When you share from the heart, it sounds really cliche, but like a lot of cliche sayings, they come from an insight or a truth or some initial wisdom, right? And then they get degraded into dogma. So these are one of these sayings that have been degraded into dogma, but there's certain truth to it, which is, when you do share from the heart, when you put your heart on your sleeve, you really do attract the right people in your life. And quite frankly, you become a lot more attractive to people too, just in life. And I don't mean physically attractive. I just mean you radiate in a way, you magnetize your energy, and people get drawn to you. We're in this age of social media. I hate to say it, but where people just want to broadcast for the sake of broadcasting. And the thing that I've always done, I've raised money through social media. Clearly, I'm not raising anything for Innocence Project right now, but it's like you share. Maybe at the beginning you don't really get much of an audience, but over time you'll start to attract, if you're sharing real content. I'm not talking about bullshit or spam or doing kind of what's the word I'm thinking of, clickbait, but you're doing like real authentic sharing on social media. What you end up finding is that you start attracting people who can hear what you have to say, which you can hear your message. And that's really powerful when you're using that tool to expand your actual self-expression and not doing it just as a form of some validation or looking good, because quite frankly, if you're sharing that openly, you're going to look bad for a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to judge you for it, and you might get a lot of slack and ridicule. It's literally part of the game sometimes. But if you just use social media as a tool to express and to share and to teach, or whatever is your expression, you could use it. Let's say you're really into bicycles, since we're going to talk about bike riding. You're really into bicycles, so maybe you do your whole Instagram on bikes. You do your Instagram live stories on on different kinds of bikes, or how to fix a bike, or kind of whatever you're interested in, and you can make it really interesting and entertaining. There's actually a guy, his name is Scotty. He's out in Texas. I think he's in Texas. But he does a whole YouTube channel on cars. Scotty Kilmer is his name. If you guys want a great example of like a great YouTube channel. And the thing is, I don't give a shit about cars. But for some reason, I find his YouTube channel really interesting. And sometimes while I'm driving or on a trip, I will literally just listen to him talk about different cars, and it's kind of cool and it's kind of interesting, and I learned some stuff. So you can do it on anything, and you don't even have to be in a car to like his channel. So I like to post personally. I talk a lot about transformational work, personal development, philosophy, psychology, and then also investing. For some of you don't know, I'm a big lover of Warren Buffett. Literally to the point I'm in one of his biographies. A little fun fact about me. But that's my thing though. I'm interested in it. I'm really passionate about it. A lot of people find it really boring. I was sitting down with one of my investors, and I was showing him an investment analysis that I was doing. And after the analysis, he goes, well, I'm really glad that there are people like you to do this, because this is so boring for me. So everyone has their thing, and it's important to find your thing. Right now my thing is don't get hit by a car. Okay, good. We accomplished that thing.